The more we understood the world of the war pups and this war machine, this war party that she would be kind of living with, I didn't understand how I was going to fit into that world with a bleached white ponytail.
And them?
They're looking for hope.
What about you?
Redemption. Furiosa is a woman who kind of finds herself in the beginning of this story with this very sincere and strong mission to veer off the path, planned path, and by simply making a left turn into the desert, creates a road war that continues for 3 days, and that really is the entire film. And a lot of her is somewhat unexplained, but it really is driven from a female's perspective and wanting to utilize that last sliver of hope for something better, for a better life, before it's too late. I think just maintaining my physical strength was really, really challenging. It's really easy once you say yes to a movie and they give you all this time and trainers, and you're really just focusing on getting yourself physically ready for it, and then you go and start shooting the film and you're working 14-hour days, and I had a 3-month-old son at the time, and I'm exhausted, and to go home and have to actually work out and to maintain this upper body strength that I felt was really important for this character just because of the physical aspects. That became very, very hard to maintain. That was like nothing I had ever shot before. That whole sequence took about 3 weeks to shoot, if not longer. And it was just really tedious in its relentlessness. I felt like we shot that scene. I felt like as we started with that, I felt like the whole movie was almost that scene and that we were never going to stop. But I thought it was incredibly well designed as a fight sequence, and it really represented two characters really well as to how they would fight and where they would kind of one up, one down each other, and how they would utilize the best possible elements of themselves in order to win. The look that Abby Lee has in the film was actually something that George and I came up with when we were first going to make the movie in Australia. And I still have some of the photos, and it was a creation for Furiosa. And then the movie didn't happen. If the movie had happened, we would have shot it that way. And she was kind of bleached out blonde and very albino-like. And there was this element of the color blue that George really liked. And then the movie didn't happen, and we had all this time to think about it, and when we came back, it just didn't feel right anymore. And the more we understood the world of the war pups and this war machine, this war party that she would be kind of living with, I didn't understand how I was going to fit into that world with a bleached white ponytail. I mean, you would stick out like a sore thumb. So this made a lot more sense.